The arrival. Jonathan Parker, a quiet but determined man in his early 40s, moves into a charming old house just outside Maplewood Heights, a neighborhood controlled by the infamous HOA. His new home sits directly next door to Karen Whitmore, the longtime HOA president who rules with an iron fist. From the moment Jonathan unloads his moving boxes, Karen storms over, clipboard in hand, demanding to see his HOA compliance papers. Jonathan calmly explains, "My house isn't in the HOA jurisdiction." Karen's face twists with disbelief and fury. She vows he won't ruin her perfect neighborhood. The stage is set for a battle Jonathan never wanted but can't escape. Dê véu come negubur. Karen begins her campaign to push Jonathan out, filing complaints to city officials, rallying HOA members with fear, insisting his freedom from their rules will cause chaos. Standing at the property line daily, taking pictures of his every move, Jonathan tries to remain patient, focusing on renovating his home and creating a peaceful space for his teenage daughter, Emily. Emily, however, feels the tension. Karen has begun spreading rumors about their family, even whispering to her school friends that they're rule breakers. Meanwhile, a quiet group of neighbors starts sympathizing with Jonathan, secretly tired of Karen's control but too afraid to speak out. De emocional tension de epens. Karen's obsession grows. Jonathan's patience veas fim. End de negoborrot feels like it is walking on glass. Cracks in the crown. Jonathan discovers Karen has filed a false petition claiming his property should fall under HOA rules. A heated HOA meeting erupts, where Jonathan, calm, measured, yet firm, stands before the board and exposes Karen's lies. Shock ripples through the room as documents prove his home was legally excluded from HOA jurisdiction decades ago. Karen lashes out publicly, screaming, "You can't live here! You don't belong!" Her mask of control slipping. For the first time, some neighbors openly question her leadership. Jonathan begins to see allies emerging, quiet voices willing to stand against the queen of the cul-de-sac. De stormi. Karen escalates her war, placing threatening HOA fines on Jonathan's door, though none are legally valid. Calling in inspectors, who leave embarrassed when they find nothing wrong. Organizing a protest on his front lawn, chanting for him to move out. The emotional breaking point comes when Emily comes home in tears after being mocked at school by kids repeating Karen's words. Jonathan realizes it's no longer about property lines, it's about protecting his family's dignity. Gathering evidence of Karen's harassment, Jonathan plans a public showdown that will either break her control or drive them out for good. A storm, literal and emotional, brews over Maplewood Heights. The fall of Karen. At the next HOA meeting, Jonathan calmly plays recordings, shows documents, and reveals testimonies from neighbors Karen had bullied. The room, once under her command, now turns against her. Neighbors who stayed silent finally speak up. Years of unfair fines, intimidation, and fear spill out. Karen, cornered, tries to shout Jonathan down, but her voice cracks, desperation replacing authority. The board votes to remove her as president. One by one, neighbors walk out, leaving Karen sitting alone in the empty clubhouse. Jonathan and Emily return home, finally free from her harassment. The neighborhood feels lighter, freer, and while Jonathan never asked to be the hero, his quiet strength changed everything. The final image, Karen staring out her window at the house next door, realizing she lost not just control, but the loyalty of everyone she once ruled. And that's today's story. What do you think? Did the HOA get exactly what it deserved? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable HOA tales. Until next time, stay strong, and never let anyone steal your peace.